Hi, I'm doing this video to supplement the manual. With every UniMove unit, you'll get an operation and installation manual. These are very comprehensive and all that you really need. But I want to give you a few ideas beforehand. If you've got one of our high capacity units, like a CM500, CM700 or larger, you're going to get an enclosed power unit. You'll receive it with this cover on. Take the cover off. There are instructions inside on how to put it back together with your exhaust muffler, which goes here, and different grommets which go to seal up these holes in the enclosure. Your takeover point for your 5-horse Baldor motor is here. It's a 230/460 motor. That's the standard. We have other voltages available. This is a baffle plate which is necessary to be here. You need to unbolt the baffle plate with the 2 included bolts and get it out of the way so that your electrician can get at your box. Your electrician will set this up so that the rotation of the motor pulls air through your intake and exhausts out here. There's a plate on the side of this so that he knows what overload protection he needs for the voltage and amperage that he's getting. This power unit comes on 1.5-inch tall legs. It can be mounted on the ground. Probably your best bet is near the corner of a bridge crane or at the base of the column that a jib might be mounted on. If you can't do that, you can mount it remote. In any case, you might want to put it on a shelf. If your area has casual water or whatnot, you might want to get it up off the ground, get it out of traffic, whatever. You can mount this on a shelf. If you do, leave enough room for the maintenance man to lift this cover off, about another 18 inches above here. Okay? Once this is hooked up and you're pulling the vacuum through here, you'll hook up your blue vacuum hose. You're going to get certain amount of blue vacuum festoon hose, okay? That will be attached here with a clamp and come out to your filter housing, which we'll get to in a second. This is the power unit for the standard capacity units, the CM450 and 470. It pulls 72 decibels as is. This power unit with the cover on top also pulls 72 decibels, okay? It also has legs to get it up off the ground, but you might want to put it on a shelf. Your takeover point is right here, and your amperage is listed here for the proper overload protection to your on-off starter for your electrician. Now, this has marked exhaust here. My intake is here. I hooked this up electrically to get the vacuum through my intake, and that hose, or the hose from this intake, will come into the bottom of a filter. Now, the painted black filter is standard with the low capacity units. You can upgrade to a stainless steel one. But you want to mount these with the lids on the bottom so that if there's any particulate matter, it will fall out on the ground when you open it. They both have brackets on the back for vertical mounting. They both take the same filter. The filter press fits into this housing, and the filter on this one has a wing nut and a plate, and you can remove that. These can be cleaned by blowing them from the inside, and they very simply move up into position. This one has 3 clasps, this one has 4. Now, as we suggested, you might want to put this at the base of your crane. If you want to put it remote, you can. You need to remember that the vacuum hose is designed to contract under vacuum, and it does by about 20%. So we recommend 1.33 or 1 1/3 feet, or 16 inches of hose for every 1 foot of linear travel. Probably want to mount this below the filter since you're coming in from the bottom. If this is higher for some reason, give yourself plenty of hose to make this swing up into the bottom of the canister. If you're remote and further away from your crane, you can run a short piece of flexible hose out of any connection and then pick up with 1.5-inch Schedule 40 PVC pipe. And the PVC pipe is less expensive to run if you've got an appreciable distance than the blue flexible hose. So that should give you all of the instructions that you need. If you have a bleeder valve, you want that at the intake to your filter in case any particulate matter comes through. So that should give you everything that you need. You want to get your warranty validation form that's in here back to us within 2 weeks of startup. Thank you very much.